What's good, everybody? This is your Lethal Spark, John Peterson here, and welcome back to History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Today we will be covering 5D Starter Deck, Duelist Toolbox, released on June 1st, 2010. Let's get into it. Battle Footballer, a fire attribute level 4 machine monster with 1000 attack and 2100 defense. A cyborg with high defensive power. Originally, it was invented for a football machine. Blazing Impachi, a fire attribute level 4 pyro-type monster with 1850 attack and 0 defense. A wicked wooden spirit now burning in flames. Its attack is powerful, but it will soon be nothing but ashes. Tune Warrior. This warrior's antenna can tune to any energy wave. It can monitor transmissions from miles away, but always suffers from bad reception. Rapid Warrior. A wind attribute level 4 warrior type monster with 1200 attack and 200 defense. During your main phase 1, you can activate this card's effect. If you do, it can attack your opponent directly this turn. Other monsters cannot attack during the turn you activate this effect. Synchron Explorer. An Earth attribute level 2 machine type monster with 0 attack and 1000 defense. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one Synchron monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target, but its effects are negated. Man-Eater Bug. Target one monster on the field and destroy it. Hayabusa Knight, an Earth attribute level 3 warrior type monster. Let me see if I already tackled this guy. No, I did not. Thank God. An Earth attribute level 3 warrior type monster with 1000 attack and 700 defense. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Chainsaw Insect. An Earth attribute level 4 insect type monster with 2400 attack and 0 defense. At the start of each damage step, if this card attacked or was attacked, your opponent draws one card. Worm Apocalypse, a light attribute level 1 warrior reptile type monster with 300 attack and 200 defense. Its flip effect is target one spell or trap on the field and destroy that target. Junk Synchron. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in defense position, but it has its effects negated. Speed Warrior. Once per battle phase, if this card was normal summoned this turn, except during the damage step, you can make its attack become double on its original attack until the end of the battle phase. Quillbolt Hedgehog. An Earth attribute level 2 when this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You must control a tuner monster in order to activate and resolve this effect. X-Saber Galahad. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 300 attack during the damage step only. If this card is attacked by an opponent's monster, this card loses 500 attack during the damage step only. When this card is selected as an attack target, you contribute another Saber monster to negate its attack. Fortress Warrior. An Earth attribute level 2 warrior type monster with 600 attack and 1200 defense. You take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Turret Warrior. An Earth attribute level 5 warrior type monster with 1200 attack and 2000 defense. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing one warrior type monster. And if you do, it gains attack equal to the treated monster's original attack. Twin Sword Marauder. A dark attribute level 4 warrior type monster with 1600 attack and 1000 defense. Once per battle phase, if this card attacks a defense position monster, it can make a second attack twice in a row. Once this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Dark Tinker. A dark attribute level 2 fiend type tuner monster with 1000 attack and 1300 defense. When this card you control is sent to the graveyard, look at the top card of your deck. Return the card to the top, either the top or bottom of the deck. Quick Draw Synchron. A wind attribute level 5 machine type tuner monster with 100 attack and 1400 defense. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one monster from your hand to the graveyard. For a synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one synchron tuner monster. It cannot be used for synchro material, except for the synchro summon of a monster that lists a synchron monster as a tuner. Anyway, Half Shot. Target one face-up monster on the field that cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Also, its attack points are halved until the end of the turn. Giant Trunade. Return all spelling traps to the hand. Card destruction. The players discard as many cards as possible, then draw that many. Reinforcement of the army. Add one level 4 lower warrior from your deck to your hand. Warrior returning alive. Target one warrior type monster in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Banner of Courage. All monsters you control gain 200 attack during the battle phase only. Activate one or two effects. This is for enemy controller, by the way. You target a face-up monster you control and change its opponent controls to change its battle position, or tribute one monster and target one face-up monster your opponent controls and take control of it till the end phase. And then we got Hammer Shot. Destroy the one face-up monster with the highest attack. Monster Reincarnation. Discard a card. And target one monster in your grave and add it to your hand. Synchro Boost. The equipped monster gains 500 attack and 1 level. Wild Tornado. Target one face-up card in the spell and trap zone. Destroy that face-up target. Then its controller can set one trap in their hand. But if this set card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target one face-up card on that field. Destroy that target. Trap Hole. When your opponent normals or flip summons a monster with 1000 or more attack, it gets yeeted. Dust Tornado. Yeet one spell or trap your opponent controls. Also, then you can set a spell or trap. Raigeki Break. Discard a card and then yeet a card. Rope of Life. When the monsters are destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, discard your entire hand. Then target one of those monsters. Special summon it, and if you do, it gains 800 attack. Secret Barrel. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each card in their hand or any card they control. Sakuretsu Armor. Yeet a monster that attacks. Threatening Roar. Your opponent cannot declare an attack. Rising Energy. Target one, discard a card, then target a face-up monster. Gains 1500 attack until the end of the turn. And defense draw. During your opponent's turn, at damage calc, make the battle damage you take from this battle 0, and if you do, draw 1 card. Now for the extra deck cards. Woo! Yay! Anyway, we got Junk Destroyer. A Earth Attribute level 8 warrior type synchro monster with 2600 attack and 2500 defense. It requires Junk Synchron and one other monster. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target cards up on the field up to the number of non-tuner synchro material used to synchro summon this card. Destroy those targets. X Saber or Bellum. 1 tuner and 1 other monster. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent while they have 4 or more cards in their hand, discard at least 1 random card from their hand on top of the deck. Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth. 1 tuner, one other monster. And finally, X Saber Wayne. Named, of course, after the late legendary Western actor Mr. John Wayne. Hence the cowboy hat and revolver gun thing. I don't know. An Earth Attribute level 5 warrior type synchro monster with 2100 attack and 400 defense. It requires a tuner and 1 other monster. When this card is synchro summoned, you can synchro summon 1 level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your hand. And that about does it for Starter Deck Duelist Toolbox, released June 1st, 2010. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe with those notifications turned on. And remember, you're all breathtaking. This has been your Lethal Spurg, John Peterson, telling you all to take it easy. Have a good one.